Everyone wants a 5-step procedure for getting struck by lightning, but flow states are made of the entire person, with a soft edge between you, me, and everyone who has existed from the beginning of time, encapsulating everything, all of the bodies buried in the woods, the ghosts in the trees, transcendental metaphysics, esoteric mysticism, and other spiritual exercises intended to induce immersive flow states guided by the rhythms of the universe. 101 red herrings, indifference distinctions, a loose grip on reality, nothing but rage and calm, and the lost ability to modulate emotions. I struggle to control it. I'm a sputtering maniac or a stoic killer. I don't sleep enough. I can see the seams of the fabric of the universe and the incredible beauty of nature. The hummingbird, the bees, the dragonfly, the late August evenings, the leaves beginning to turn, the garden beginning to fade, coming into full fruit. Grief, loss, madness, love, lust, rejection, conflict, laughter, a broken community, a failed repair, fire and water, earth and sky, the whole world moving as one in the wrong direction, a rebel without a cause, a poisonous ideology, irreversible harm. I get little glimpses of the shadow of myself and my wants and desires, the shape of what is missing, the fullness of heart, the depth of the breath to the bottom of my lungs, inhale and exhale, entering the moment, all that came before, all that will rise again in an unbroken chain, in the quiet moments when the wind blows, visible in my peripherals, enhanced senses, performative distractions. We can't seem to focus on what matters. Each other. Walking in circles at pace around our burnt-out carcass of a community, a conspiracy of millions, a denial of reality, cast into the fire, released into the wind, cast into the stream, buried in the ground, rising with the trees, lost in the weeds, the tall grasses of fall. We can't keep doing this, but the grass just keeps growing and growing and growing towards the inevitable onset of winter. I don't want to talk about it. It hurts too much to say out loud. It is unimaginable to those who have not experienced it. The rug getting pulled out, the glass falling to the ground, spilling milk that I will not cry about. I can't write poetry with a computer. The machine hides too much of my soul behind the automatic typing and calculated prose. It doesn't channel my anger, it doesn't express my rage, it hardens them into legalese, balances them on a scale of justice, and flows like a lucid dream, returned to a core memory, the wind in my face, the salt on my lips, the roar of the sea. We're stuck in the back of a minivan, unable to leave, hurtling across the country. My brother kicks at the back of the seat. Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, anywhere other than Ontario. Anywhere other than Ontario. I don't want to go to Toronto. Anywhere other than Ontario. Passive aggression, family ties, intergenerational trauma, my 7th great-grandfather's landlord, the peat and heather, ships and masts pulled by the wind, lost in the snow. What was done to us, we did to others. Over and over again, generation after generation, crawling in the mud, standing up, falling down, never gaining a foothold. An accurate reading of the past, present, and future states of the world. 10,000 words a day about how the world is ending and the singularity is imminent. And we all had better hope that the machines need sewage and trash, because that's all we seem to make. Burning diesel, eating a burger, fanning the flames, the interstate highway system, hydroelectric dams, fields of genetically modified corn and beans, the fluid self forming to solve whatever the heart desires, in search of identity, in constant flux, adapting to change, metaphysical solutions, tinctures and drops. The heart wants what it wants, and it wants you, my love. So long as known as rest. Okay, recording this long is self-indulgent and ridiculous. Evaporated, distilled, transubstantiated. Streetlights flash against the dash as we leave the intersection and plunge into the cold darkness of winter. It's dinner time. and as dark as midnight. I see my breath breathe the dense air into my lungs as I look to the lights in the sky, dancing across the horizon like a delicately choreographed celestial being. They dance, the most impermanent and temporal of natural phenomenon, Aurora Borealis. I scan the ditch for the flicker of the eyes of the moose, trying to keep my truck between the lines. The wind blows snakes of snow across the road as we flow into the night between the lines. People want to know why I play like this, why it sounds like I swing and miss sometimes and stick the note. But it's not for lack of practice or education. I'm just clumsy and my sense of time moves around, and I want to present the most honest version of myself sometimes, and that means showing both the strikes, swinging, and the home runs. It is this verbose mode of spiritual analysis that measurements my capacity and depravity and my sense of self. This is where we close. It's the end. Goodbye. But just when you think that I'm finished, I haven't finished yet. There's still more. There's other layers to uncover. How deep does this go? Where is the bottom of the hole? I can't see it. I just hear the whistle of what I dropped. It's been released. When will it hit the bottom? I can't see it anymore. It just falls from my hands, disappearing from sight. Love. The answer is love. The answer has always been love. The answer is only love. It's all we've got. It's all we can do. Hold on to each other with all we've got in love. All the love we have to give. It's all we've got.